you in the next year this one. So here the National Testing Agency procedure to be adopted for compilation of NTA scores for multi-session papers, normalization procedure based upon the percentile score. That means NTA will be conducting examinations on multiple dates, generally in 2 sessions per day. The candidates will be given different sets of questions per session, and it is quite possible that in spite of all efforts of maintaining equivalence among various question papers, the difficulty level of these question papers administered in the different sessions may not be exactly the same. Some of the candidates may end up attempting a relatively tougher set of questions when compared to the other sets. So the candidates who attempt the comparatively tougher examination are likely to get lower marks as compared to those of who attempt than the easier one. In order to overcome such a situation, normalization procedure based on percentile score will be used for ensuring that candidates are neither benefited nor disadvantaged due to the difficulty level of the examination. So why this normalization procedure is used is that generally the National Testing Agency is conducting the UGC NET exam in different dates. That means from December 2nd to December 6th. So if in different dates, if an examination is conducting, then definitely normalization procedure has to be followed. Why? Because one session candidates may face the difficult paper and the another session where candidate may face the easiest paper. So the difficult paper candidates may get the less score comparing with the candidates who face the easiest paper. So in order to justify both these two candidates, that means the toughest paper candidate may not have the disadvantage, and the easiest set paper may not have the advantage in gaining the marks. So in order to make them balance, this normalization procedure is introduced. So how they are going to calculate this one means, here I'm going to show you one formula. The percentile score of a candidate is calculated as follows. That means 100 into number of candidates appear in the session with a raw score equal to or less than the candidate divided by total number of candidates appeared in that particular session. So we are going to see these details in detail coming to this example. So let's have this example here in detail. Here the NTA is conducting in the different sessions. That means what is the session is that session 1 is day 1 shift 1. That means the December 2nd morning session from 9:30 onwards. And it is the session 2 means day 1 shift 2, that means the afternoon session from 2:30 onwards. So like that, here roughly I am taking one example that provide in the information bulletin itself. So for example, in the session 1, that is day 1 shift 1, the total number of candidates are 31,986, and out of this one appeared are 28,012 and the absent are 3,974. So here we are going to consider the appeared candidates only. We need not to bother about the absentees out of the total number of registered candidates. So here in this formula we have to mainly see that 100 into, here they mentioned as a raw score. So what is this raw score is that previously the National Testing Agency released the final answer key. So based upon that final answer key, you may calculated whatever the marks you scored in paper 1 and paper 2. For example, in the paper 1, if you scored the 70 out of the 100, and in paper 2, if you scored 150 out of the 200, then the overall marks you scored among the paper 1 and paper 2, that is paper 1 plus paper 2, is that out of the 300 marks, 220 marks you scored out of the 300. So this 220 marks is considered as the raw score. Right? So it is called as a raw score. So now how to find out the percentile for this raw score 220 is that, so we will take this formula. So coming to this formula, the first one is 100 into number of candidates appeared in the session with the raw score equal to or less than the candidate. That means here I said that 220 if you got, for example, then if the top score is 280, then in between the 280 to 220 few candidates will be there, and in the 220 to least score few candidates will be there. So for example, if from 220 to the least score, the total number of candidates in this session are let's take it's 10,000 people are there. Sorry, let's take 20,000 candidates are there, less than or equal to the 220. That means 20,000 candidates are scored less than or equal to the 220 marks, or this raw score. Now here the number of candidates appeared in the session with raw score equal to or less than this candidate is 20,000. So here I am taking the 20,000 whole divided by the total number of candidates appeared in that session. So here we are calculating the session 1. So how many number of candidates are appeared here? 28,012 number of candidates are appeared. So now the percentile to this one can be calculated from this one. So here it becomes equal to 71.3979222976. So why we have to take these many number of decimal values is that, so if you once observe here in the information bulletin of the NTA, the percentile scores will be calculated up to 7 decimal points to avoid bunching effect and reduce ties. Okay, so to reduce the ties among the different candidates, we are going to take the 7 decimals. So the 7 decimals means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here the score can be taken up to here. So it is 71.3979722. So it is the score or percentile what you got. So if it is a 71.39 percentile, then definitely you will be clear the JRF. For example, I am taking. So it is how the National Testing Agency is going to follow the normalization procedure based upon the percentile. So this procedure is useful to convert your raw score out of the 300 marks to 100 marks. That is normalization or percentile method. Okay. So that means if these are the figures, now this 220, that means out of the 220 marks, out of the 300, it converted into the 71.39799722 by using the normalization procedure. So generally this normalization procedure is used to make the benefit to the toughest session candidates. So this normalization procedure is used. That means it is trying to balance the candidates' marks who scored the less marks in the toughest session and who scored the highest marks in the easiest session. So to make it balance, this normalization procedure is used. Okay.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So myself, I am Ashwani Kumar, Unacademy educator of electronic science as well as the general paper 1, that is teaching and research aptitude. So myself, I cleared the UGC NET as well as the GATE for the 2 times in electronics and communication subject. And in this video, I want to bring you one new batch course for the candidates who are preparing for the next NTA UGC NET exam cycle. So next cycle means as if right now in the month of November and December, NTA UGC NET is conducting the exam for the December 2020 as well as the June 2021 med cycle. Fine. And the next cycle is the December 2021. So Unacademy started the new batch course guys for the paper 1 as well as the paper 2. And the highlights of this course are online live classes you will get, and even though if you miss the live class due to your busy schedule, you can watch the recorded videos also, and you can download the class PDFs also, which will be very much helpful for your preparation purpose, or else to write the short notes purpose, or else the revision purpose. And the test series are also you can avail from this new batch course. And while coming to the official website of the Unacademy, so all of you know that Unacademy is India's largest learning platform. So it is not only providing the paid courses guys, it is providing the free online classes also. And you will get the free online classes on the 2 platforms. One is on Unacademy YouTube channel and one is on Unacademy app itself in the name of special classes. So here what I mean, NTA is conducting the UGC NET examination for a total 81 subjects, right? So out of the 81 subjects, Unacademy is providing the online courses, or else what you call paid courses. Okay, that is nothing but complete coaching for the subjects, okay, that you may explore what are the different subjects Unacademy is providing this UGC NET examination purpose. And coming to the list of the subjects, so general paper 1 teaching is common, that means teaching aptitude, that is paper 1 is common. that you will get in English language as well as the Hindi language. And coming to the remaining paper 2 subjects are commerce, management, computer science and application, political science, history, economics, sociology, labor welfare and English and education and geography, law, Hindi, psychology, public administration, electronic science, home science, environmental sciences, philosophy, mass communication and journalism, tourism, administration, management, Sanskrit, Punjabi, okay, and anthropology. So these are the different subjects that Unacademy is providing, guys. And while coming to the myself, as I told that I'm providing the subject that is electronic science. So it is my profile. So for both paper 1 as well as the electronic science, I'm the Unacademy educator. So the information to the electronic science candidates, I mean, not only to the electronic science candidates, so whatever the subject I shown you right now. So if you want to take the subscription plan where the new batch courses are going to start, guys, okay, if you want to take the subscription plan for all this one, then you may click on this get subscription. As I told in the starting itself that you will get the free online class as well as the paid courses also. But under the subscription, you will get the complete in detailed syllabus as per the UGC syllabus, guys. And you may take the plus or the iconic subscription. So if you click on the plus, okay, these are the different subscription plans are there. So you may take 1 month or 3 months or 6 months or 12 or 24 months. Okay. And here the price are also mentioned. So for 1 month 3,190 and 3 months 6,875 like this. And whatever the current courses are running, they are maximum up to the 3 months, okay, or else beyond the 3 months. So the suggestible one is the 3 months or the 6 months of subscription plan, or else if you are preparing for the next other cycles, you may take more than 6 months also. And if you go to this one here, it mentions that have a referral code here. So here I am providing one referral code, guys, ASWINIK. Okay. So if you click on this referral code and apply, so whatever the plan you are going to take here, for example, if you want to take the 6 months of subscription plan, okay, and if you use my referral code that is ASWINIK, then you will get the 10% discount. Okay, 10% off you will get on any one of the subscription plan. So previously I shown you whatever the subjects that is providing for the providing by the Unacademy. So for any subjects you will get the 10% discount for the referral code that is ASWINIK, and then click on the proceed to pay. Okay.